Yo, what's up guys? My name is Blackybear and the event has just gone live. It's quite late for me because it's 1 hour later, so kind of stayed up for this. What my plan is I'm gonna craft runes. Obviously we're gonna do this, right? But what I'll first do is get all my units. So I'm gonna get all my units out of storage, speed it up so you don't have to painfully watch me de-rune all the units. Right now we're at, let's see what we're at, 535. Let's see what we can get up to. So let's do that. So we got all the runes off we farmed, and now we go into the crafting of runes first. Bam, speed, agile, bam. Let's go. Okay, we crafted everything, didn't really get anything. I did get that one legendary at start, but it wasn't that great. We're now over, let's see, 1010 runes. So now we're gonna go into the craft event and we're basically gonna go ham with this stuff. So yeah, I am actually not gonna go over the whole thing, but we'll do a few and then we'll try to show you the end result of the legendaries. Because if I go into, let's take the big one, this one, yeah, you can see I don't have many fives, but I got some of these. Got loads of these. I have to do some unlocking, and then we have to start doing a bunch of runes. So I'm going over my runes now, locking everything I have that I want to keep, and then we start crafting up and we'll see if we get some good results. So we did all our craftings yesterday in the night, and now I'm gonna show you guys what my results were. Um, and we'll do it by this. So I didn't really get much of agile. I did craft a lot, but I didn't get much of agile. The newest ones that are in are basically not locked, but these are the runes I got. So this one is maybe interesting. This one is kind of bad. And this one is good for an attack slot, but that's about it. And then for the legendaries, I only got, well, this was from crafting, and I did not have enough to make legendary. And we saved this one because there's speed on there. Same for this, there's speed on there. And this one also speed. So I want to keep those because if they double roll, they are actually still useful for me. Um, and yeah, that's really why. So not enough Swift, didn't have much, but so I think we created 1 or 2 heroic runes from here. This kind of sucks. This is also bad. This is bad, and this is at least an attack slot on 2, so it's not the worst. I did not have great destruction runes to begin with, but this is a useful enough rune. I mean, I could revamp it as well if need be. It's a good attack slot, so it's not good, but it's something. Um, for destruction, this Usher Desperation, I had not that many. So basically my results are these 4. This one I'm not too savvy about. I mean, defense with crit could be useful. This one is okay for a defense type unit. I preferred having hit. This is kinda okay for an attack type with that needs hit. Could be good, but it's not great. And once again, an attack slot, which is kinda weird, terrible, but it's a good slot. So that was okay. Then for Berserk, we did not have. We have quite a few blue runes for Berserk, right? But I'm not so tempted to craft all them because, like, for example, this is for a defense type unit. This can be okay. Let's go for this one. This can be okay for defense type unit. This not so great, but maybe for an HP unit okay, and it's only one rune. This I kind of like as an attack type rune for a speedy DPS. This is kind of crap, so that's 2 crap runes. This is mediocre for sure because it has attack stats and HP, so that's a 3rd rune maybe. This is okay if it goes into hit, it might be useful. This is not great at all, it's kind of bad, so that's 1, 2, 3. Let's see, there was one more, right? This one. This, it's not the best, but it has speed HP, I will take it. This has good for defense, so I won't throw it away now. This is okay. This is kind of crap, so we can re-roll that. This is bad for sure. Here we have, it's not great, but let's see if we find something else. I like this one because it's flat attack. It said rolls into defense as well, but it's not better than anything else. So I'll keep it. This is okay. This is not great, but it has attack flat though and speed. But if we got double speed, it might be useful. This rune is already grinded. It's kind of crap though, so I think I'll take my chances on this one and I'll recraft it. This one is actually terrible. However, it's a triple roll, so if I would plus 12 this and reroll, it might be useful. Yes, it's not smart to do that, but I don't know. I have worse runes. This is okay. This is okay. This is kind of crap, but if it does double attack, it's not terrible. This is okay. This is also not great, but it's an attack slot and it has crit, so it's not something I want to throw away. This is an attack slot with some speed, maybe. This is okay, and this is also okay. So I think, same goes for this one. It's a bad rune, don't get me wrong, but it has some good attack slots, and I don't have that many Berserk runes on. Obviously these are my leftovers, so keep that in mind. Let's craft that. So let's see if we can get something nice. Defense, HP, could be useful for an HP type monster. And these are this one I already had. This is one of the other crafts, which is actually, this one is actually okay. Nothing special though. And we don't have any legendaries crafted. Because these were, I have some legendaries, don't get me wrong, but they're not crafted. Then I think we went to prayer. Yeah. So for prayer we have, once again, I have quite some leftovers blues, as you can see. But if you look at one of the runes, they're all relatively good and useful, and I don't want to re-roll them for maybe getting something in the heroic slot which is not better. For example, this rune, I like it. I mean, it has crit damage. It's a good unit rune for a DPS. I want to roll that and I want to see if it's useful. Same for this. Same for this. You know, they're not the best slots, but I'm not gonna get much better. And if you check my heroic slots, I actually got some decent slots here, like speed, crit, attack, so it could be good for an attack unit with speed. Same here, it's okay. What's this? Speed attack, not terrible. This is mediocre, but it has crit damage and it has attack, so if it rolls into do and a dodge, that it might be good. Crit speed, not terrible. Speed attack. This one is quite bad. What is it? Yeah, it's not great, but if it rolls into speed or HP, it's not terrible. This one is kind of bad roll because it went all into defense, but I guess, yeah, well, maybe it's still useful, right? Not gonna throw it away. And attack, it's not a great attack rune, but okay. And we got this out of it. We got a speed rune. This one is speed. If it rolls into 4 speed, it could be a quad roll. This one is also not bad. Crit damage attack. If I dodge the resistance and the defense, I'm pretty happy about that. Then we have Unity, and then we go to Conflict, because Conflict were the most runes that I had. Again, I have a lot of Conflict runes still laying around. I am going to roll them, but for example this, if it goes into crit like twice, it's a great attack rune, so I'm not going to throw it out. But these were the results. This one I already have. This one is kind of crappy. This one is actually pretty nice. I like this rune a lot. Could be a very good DPS for a bruiser type of rune. This is also not terrible, but I already had that one. I like this one as well because it has crit damage and attack, which is nice. Speed, this one is okay. Also, yeah, this is kind of crappy, but it's okay. And I don't have enough to make one more, so I'll keep the rest of it. Like, obviously I would love to see something else on this, but who knows? Some units like this is like a good rune for Azura because Azura doesn't need crit. So that's if I would roll this and it rolls really high in all the stats, it's a good rune. This is not bad, and this is kind of bad, but I hope it rolls into defense a lot. Then it's useful. Then we got some legendaries. So this is one of the legendaries I got, which can be good because I want. Actually, it's really good because if you want to build a tank unit and you want to have some crit, HP, flat HP, and hit, it's all what you want on most tanky units. This one is also okay. I kind of got to dodge the attack on this slot to make it a good rune. And this is nothing special because if you use a hit rune, you would rather have speed on there most of the time, but that's not the case. Okay, now for the conflict runes. Let's go to the rares. Again, I kept a lot, as you can see, but all of these runes that I keep, I feel like I have to roll them and then I can decide if I want to throw them out. Heroics, got quite a few as well, so these are all the rewards. And I didn't find 8 runes to really throw me out. Yes, there are runes that I could, but for example, this is a speed, defense, defense. If it rolls well and it goes into speed and defense, right, it's actually not bad. It's a conflict rune, yes I know, but it's good for a defense type of unit. This is not new. This is, again, speed rune, nothing special. I don't know about this rune, but it's not something I would throw out directly. This is a crap rune, I must say. Same goes for this. This is okay. I do kind of like this one because it has innate crit. This is pretty good. Pretty offensive rune. Pretty good again. Attack, HP. Not the best, but not the worst either. I want to roll it before I throw it out. Let's see. This is like, again, it's a lot of HP, so it could go well for an HP type of unit that needs to have DPS, same as that one. And then we have this one, which is kind of terrible, but if it goes in crit and defense, I like it. This is not great at all, and this is also not great at all. But I'm only at 4 runes. I could find 4 other runes, but I haven't really gotten into that. And I got quite a few legendaries actually. So don't get. I did use a lot. So even though I kept a lot, I also got a lot because everything that's not plus there were legendary runes crafted from the event, except for 2. So this one, attack speed, defense, it's not terrible. Let's see how it rolls right. This is kind of terrible. Has nothing great on it. This is nice because this is a really good defense for the defense type. It's great rune. What is this? 16 speed. I do like that. This is kind of terrible, so we could maybe re-roll. I like this rune for the stats. Just like it's not great, but it could roll into something. It could be useful at least. This is a defensive stat. It's not awesome. We might want to re-roll that. We'll have to wait and see. This is kind of terrible, but the thing is it's an HP slot rune, and I don't want to waste an HP slot rune because this might actually be good enough to revamp, like to refine and be great. Same goes for this rune. This is kind of terrible, and we have to watch. This is pretty okay. This is kind of terrible. Let's see if there's anything else that's even worse. Speed, defense, attack. Nothing great there. Attack. This is awesome. This is one of the best runes I got. It's basically perfect. We're gonna roll that in a second. This is also a nice rune if it was a deck. So I think this is a crappy rune. So I'll do that. Let's craft these three into one. See what we get. Nice. This is a very good rune. Nice. So let's roll those two runes and see what we got. So I still have a lot of runes. It's insane how much runes I still have left over. Let's see, which rune was it? This is not the rune I wanted to roll. No, new. This is one of the runes. Let's roll this one. I want to dodge defense. Okay, nice, good roll and crit. Attack. I don't like it though that they like the second roll already goes in something else because it feels like it goes into each one. Okay, come on, attack again or crit. Nice, double attack. So far we're doing great. Okay, dodge defense, dodge defense. Come on. Last roll. Don't go into defense. Go into attack. Ah! It's still a good rune, so it's still definitely good, but I prefer speed obviously or another attack, but it's good. Okay, let's see which the other rune was. No, no. 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 Yes. This rune. Actually, it doesn't matter where it rolls into, it's good either way. I just want to have high rolls. So, let's see. Nice. That was a good crit roll. That was a great crit roll. 5. It's okay. Could have been one higher, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. Come on, high crit damage. I don't know. Was it 6%? Then it's a good roll because then it's a max roll. Otherwise, it was 7. Still great. Get like 8% on crit damage. That would be nice. Ah, nice. Perfect rune, right? I mean, it has all the stats you want. Definitely a great rune. We really can enhance this bad boy to the max. 5, I'll take it. Can be 3%. Yeah. 3 speed. Yeah, I'll take 2 as well. Just because I don't want to waste. And 3% please. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, boys. That's nice. Okay. this was the rune event. I still have quite a few runes, so I might still go through, reroll every rune and see if I can get some more crafts going, because I need to make storage anyways, because obviously these are all my runes that are in storage, like all my units still have runes as well. But I'm quite happy. From 1,000 runes I went to 580 right now, and it might drop down even a bit more, but that means I crafted a lot of runes into some useful ones. The event is not as insane as I thought it would be, because you need so many runes to actually get one legendary, and then the legendary might not be good, so you want to reroll a few legendaries to one, so in the end you will get like just a few runes. But it's good. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!